My name is Emma, and this is not a story about my tough beginnings. This, actually, is about a December that changed everything. I have always categorized people into different strata. At the top are those born with what I call diamond spoons, the privileged, the untouchable, those living the glam life. Then, there are people like me who are occupying the lowest rung of the social ladder, people struggling to find even a broken spoon. Judging by where I found myself at birth, it's obvious I had no say in the whole creation plan, especially since I didn't get to choose my parents or the family I was born into. Wait a minute, did I say parents? Well, my first baby steps were taken within the walls of an orphanage. As a child, I was oblivious of my unfortunate situation. However, the moment I got into school, my reality hit home. I was different. The initial confusion of why I had no parents like other kids in the school led to endless questions from me, followed by explanations, and finally, my reluctant acceptance of life's harsh truths. I was abandoned at the doorstep of the orphanage by an unknown person. Over time, I grew used to my massive but happy family within the orphanage. Though we shared no blood ties, I never felt alone in the struggle for survival. After years of navigating life's hurdles, my brilliance and exceptional good behavior got me a scholarship from one of the many sponsors of the orphanage. I eventually graduated from a government-owned university. That was the best day of my life. My NYSC year came, and I became a government pekin. It was my first time of a heavy credit alert, and I made sure all my siblings got a new gift. But I knew service year would soon end, which means no more allowances. I was worried. I needed to get a job as soon as possible. On the day of my passing out parade, fate intervened. Maybe it was luck, my diligence, or my face, which society conveniently classifies as beautiful, but I was the only youth corper retained by the company I worked for during my service year. I was ecstatic. My salary was not much, but it was stable. Months later, the company had to downsize. Some of us had to be dropped, and I was one of the unfortunate ones. Losing a job after a year of earning a steady income was a brutal blow, especially when I had no one to fall back on, but I refused to stay down. I searched, Googled, emailed, and went for countless interviews. A month after, luck smiled at me again. I secured a job at a hospitality company. Hospitality was never my dream, nor was it my field, but unemployment wasn't an option. The salary was meager, but it was better than nothing. I was a newbie, so the struggle was real. Figuring out where I would fit in was a challenge. Eventually, they placed me in the food and beverage section. I won't lie, it was overwhelming. My first month was a whirlwind of confusion despite the trainings. Mistakes piled up, and frustration kicked in. But I am no stranger to challenges. I fought through the struggle, and before long, I found my rhythm. I became good, really good. Within months, I was promoted to the level of an assistant to the assistant manager. My life swung between stability and chaos, but at least it was moving forward. Then came that fateful day in December 2021 when everything changed.